everyone, welcome to my class on Watershed Management. Today we are going to discuss on the topic land capability classification. Land capability classification may be defined as a system of grouping land into various classes based on inherent limitations imposed on sustained use by soil attributes, topography, drainage and climate. The guiding principle underlying LCC is use land according to its capability and treat it as per its need, and it was developed by USDA. What is the need for land capability classification? This classification of land is quite essential, and rather you can say it is prerequisite in any land use planning and development. This relates to climatic factors, soil characteristics, slope and degree of erosion, water supply and drainage, and similar environmental conditions affecting land use and productivity. It enables us to predict as how different soils can be utilized with safety according to the qualification, class or subclass into which they are placed. Next, the factor influencing the land capability classification. First one is soil profile characteristics, that is the soil texture, effective soil depth, permeability and internal drainage, availability of nutrients, soil salinity, soil alkalinity and soil toxicity. The next one is external features of land like waterlogging, slope and erosion, that are the factors that determines the land capability and limit the land for particular use only. The next is the climatic factors. Rainfall, temperature and wind velocity are important components that determine land capability class. So, the land capability classification provides three major categories of soil grouping. First is the capability unit, capability classes, then capability subclass. If we talk about capability unit, this is a grouping of one or more individual soil mapping units having similar potentials and containing limitations or hazards. This capability unit condenses and simplifies soil information for planning individual tracts of land field by field. Then capability units are further classified into class and subclass, and this is to furnish information about the degree of limitations or the kind of conservation problem and the management practices are needed. Then capability classes. The Soil Conservation Services of US Department of Agriculture classified lands into 8 capability classes on the basis of topographical situations, which are as follows. They have broadly classified into two groups, that is, first is the cultivable or arable land classes, then non-cultivable, non-arable lands. In arable lands, frequent disturbance of soil occurs. Examples: crop field. Then forest and plantations are example of non-arable lands. So here you can see the capability classification map, where you can see it is divided into 8 classes. These we are going to see in detail in our next video lecture. Here, if you see this slide, you will understand the different classes. They have increased the, if we see the increase in intensity of land use. Class 1, it can be used for wildlife, it can be used for forestry, it can be used for limited or moderate or intensive grazing. It can be used for cultivation, whether it is limited, moderate, intense, or very intense. Means everything can be used for class 1. Similarly, as we go down, you will see the limitations are increasing. So how this has been classified, we will see in our next video.